This is Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to learn a new skill and compete with the young crowd. This is video number 115D. I'm going to keep going with this data structure stuff. On the last one, we talked about, I think it was the LinkedList, or was it the stack? That was one of them. But in this one, I want to talk about the tree, the binary search tree, BST. And now a tree is a non-linear data structure, meaning that it's not like an array, like lined up. Remember we talked about that, I think, in one of the videos. Sorry. Right? Data structure where data items are not organized. I mean that, excuse me, I just had a mint in my mouth. That organized in hierarchy way. Like the most common type is like the binary tree, where each node can have at most like maybe like two children. Like there's the left child and the right child. So the binary search adds the constraint that you would need those two for any given node, and all values in the left subtree are less than the node's value. Let me see what I would like to the node's value, and then the what I wanted to say. Now look, let me take a sip of this. Give me a second. Sorry, that mint was heavy duty. Okay. Again, all values on the left side of the subtree are less than the node's value itself. All values on the right tree are greater than the node's value. So like in PHP, and in this version also 7 and in 8, of course, the common types of the three structures that you might implement or encounter, because when I was doing the practicing doing the actual searching, when I was learning it, there was like a bunch of different ones. Well, I can mention the binary search tree, which we'll be talking about. Those are elements that are organized such that the left child is less than the parent, and the right child is going to be greater than the parent. And it's like that because they're optimized for efficient searching. Then you got this thing called the AVL tree. It's like a self-balancing BST, binary search tree. It ensures that the height difference between the left and the right subtree is never more than 1. Now, I don't know, it's kind of weird. This maintains like the old log n time complexity for the search and insertion and deletion. This one we're gonna do like for this video the insertion and what is it? Yeah, maybe the insertion. And well, as we go, we'll think about what the other thing. But the stuff for like the deletion stuff, we'll do it on the following video. I don't want to put too much stuff. And not only that, we're going to be using object-oriented programming too on this one. And then after we do the other one as an object-oriented programming language, then we'll break it down to a, excuse me, procedural a PHP way, okay? I always like it to do that stuff first. Maybe I should have did this video in that, but I think I'll give you this real quick, and then I'll give you the one that's, if you learn You can learn from here, of course, and if you learn from the procedure, it'll be great too. I always liked the procedure learning first. Oh man, sorry guys. It's like as you get older. My birthday, by the way, was 3 days ago. 66 years old, or is it 67? I want to think it's 66. So it uses the old log n. So in this case, now there's another one called the red. It's just weird names. Red black tree. That's another self-balancing like BST that uses coloring rules like the red, the black to ensure balance. Often slightly faster insertion and deletion than the AVL one. And then you got a B tree. Man, I should have wrote this stuff. You know something? I'll put it in that text file that I'm going to mention that I always do to all the other stuff that we do. And we'll put it in the description. Now we could download all the stuff that I mentioned now. I don't feel like, see right now, if I go to the file that we're going to be using, it's kind of like this. Blank. I'm going to type it up. I know the other one, we had it all written out. It was simple. But maybe I just do that too because I don't know. On the other one where I had to kind of type things out, and there was a lot of things that we had to debug some few things. The other one, I already debugged it, the one before this one, and then I tested it out. But this one, I haven't tested it out yet. I don't think so. But this is something that's similar that will give me the same. I don't know. No, I guess not. All right. So, and it's called the B tree. And that optimized for like disk storage. Like each node can hold many keys and children, and it minimizes the disk I/O operations, right? And we're not going to be doing that one. Using databases like MySQL and MariaDB. And there's something called try, prefix for tree, like T. Let me see, what is it spelled? Something is spelled like this, just like that. And it's used for efficient retrieval of keys that's based on prefixes, often seen in like dictionaries or autocorrect stuff. Yeah, right, like the feature in your it does that autocorrect for you. So the PHP data structure in the trees, right? The users typically look for one of these three things, right? And when they reach the last step of the implementation, which we will not be doing it, we're going to be giving you the complete binary search tree class, which is like mostly for the insert, but that delete stuff we're going to do it on the other one. Now the tree traversal algorithm, like the in order, that's going to be part of this. The pre-order will be another one, and the post-order. Now converting like the flat arrays, the regular flat arrays, the hierarchical tree, like building a tree from a database results from an ID. Remember how you always use ID, and the parent ID. That's gonna be the one. So you're always gonna have the parent, right? And below is gonna have the left and the right child. And let me see. This will be a O1. And let's just see how fast we could do this. Now so the common request is mostly like the binary search tree. So to implement this stuff, right, that will include like the node class, and it will and the binary tree class where recursive traversal methods. We're going to be doing that, but let's see if we could kind of, I don't know, let's do the first class. What should we write here? Should we say, let's say // do, then we're going to say binary, I don't know, let's say the search. Okay, what happened here? Search tree Oh man, put up my tree. It's nice. I did it like that. You know, I put my Christmas tree right before the Halloween. I just wanted to have things ready because sometimes, you know, we leave things for the last minute, it doesn't get done. All right, so let's do that class. Let's do a class. We're gonna say tree. So we're talking about tree nodes, so let's call it tree node. How about that? And then we're gonna, of course, don't forget the curly brackets. This stuff here, I just do this because when you leave it alone, this right here ends up like right here, right behind it. I don't want that. I just want more space. So I'm gonna put this stuff in just to give it that space. It's no big deal. In case you're wondering, let's do a pub. Excuse me. Let's do a public dollar data. I know we've seen this already two times already for two different videos. Let's do the dollar, because remember we're talking about the left and the right, right? So let's do a public for the I don't know. Let's do the right, and let's add in this class. Let's add a public, like, remember the constructor. We gotta do that, right? It's always a good idea to always have it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Like that. And remember, double underscores like that. Then you say construct, and then in parentheses, I don't know. Well, let's put here dollar data, since we know we're dealing with that. So let's go here and let's say this. Remember this? Data equals to dollar data, and then we could say this left null, because that's always how we do it, right? Remember the last one we do the, and then this one, because it's going to change, of course, once you add the, what is it? Right, that will be null 2. That means nothing. There's nothing there. Let's put a space here so we can kind of read. And how about if we do a I don't know, maybe leave a space here just in case I need to add something there. How about I would take this and I'm going to say that this is part of this, so we'll do that like that. All right, then what we're going to need, let's line this up, man. Let's go like this, like that. And then what is going to do? We're going to do the let's see, the search. So we're going to say the class binary, we'll call it that, binary search tree, search the tree, search tree, search the tree. I guess. And then of course your curly closing, and then right here we're gonna say, now since we're dealing with the parent, which would be the root, we're gonna say public, right? And then we're gonna say dollar root, and then what we're gonna do is, man, really hard. I'm sorry and I apologize, people. I don't know, my immune system is not the greatest, man, since I've been going through so much crap. I hurt my hand the other day. Oh, let's see. It was to hurt my hand. Something heavy fell on it. Trying to catch it because it was gonna fall. Then I caught it, but it hurt my hand. And then I'm gonna say that will be the root. And these right now is no, it doesn't have anything right now because nothing is built up yet, right? Should we leave a space just in case? Let's see. Let's move. I don't know. Let me see. Right now. Let's probably we copy this so we know for sure this will be it. and then we say and then this guy. Then of course we're gonna have a right for the node. We're gonna do the class node because this is tree node. This is the, let me see. We got the tree node. I don't know. Research. We're definitely gonna need something for the node itself. So we're gonna say any node, and we're gonna call node is good. Did I use that word before? The other ones, the other guy. Let me see. Is this okay? I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna say, since we're doing the same thing as this up here. I don't know. Should I take all this stuff here? Let me see. How about if we do all this? Let's take this. I don't know. I think I'm confused. No, that's what I think. We're gonna need that. I say I'm gonna say. Oh boy, why are you so sick, Mister Tibbs? You can call me Mr. Tibbs. Let's just get rid of that space. Let me save this just in case. Let's see, so I'm gonna do the binary tree again. I think I'm getting myself confused here. Let me see. If I did the binary search, let me see, I'm gonna need one for let me see the tree itself. Search, of course. Alright. And then we're gonna do the search. Huh. Okay, let's do if I would do, okay, we'll do this one will probably have all the stuff. Let me see. Okay, let's go for, let's do the old class, and then we're gonna say binary. This is the tree. Then we're gonna go like this. Let's move this down, and then over here we're gonna say public again, and the BD Zuzu root. Then we're gonna go public. Man, my hand really truly hurts, man. Unbelievable. Function, and then of course your constructor. Let's see. Then this is going to call each other. This, like that. What is it? Oopsie daisy. That will be the root. That will be equal to no again, of course. And then, of course, I want to create another one. Let's see, right here. And I want to say that it's a public function. And I want to insert, right? Because you want to insert it. We're not doing the database stuff here. We just insert it into to a variable, and we're gonna say data, and then we're gonna say, okay, this will be the new, remember we saw this already on the other one, new equals node, and that will be $data, and then we're gonna do if, let's see, we want to compare this like $this, and then we're gonna say root. Well, what is it? 1, 2, and 3. I want to be strict there. Node, the node right here. Where is it? This one right here. That's what we'll be using right here. So we're gonna say node, and then we're gonna say $data. Check that out. Oops, daisy. Wait a minute. I messed this up. Let me see. There's a little space. Oops. There's a little space here. Let me see. I have to think about this. There's no way I can use. How about if we just, you know, public insert. wait a minute, wait, insert. How about we're going to check to see if it's node, because basically in the beginning it is going to be node, because we already did node over there. So we do this, and let's open this up a little bit. Yeah. Man, I think it's time for me to go. Oh yeah, it's lunchtime. Oh God, I didn't time this right. All right, so let's go this, and we're gonna say root, and then we're gonna say equals to $new node. Remember, you seen that before. And wait a minute, no, let's continue. Let's continue. Then we're gonna say else. Oops. I'm so sick of what's going on. I mean, this is $this. And we're gonna say insert node. Or should I say? I don't know. Let me see. Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to. What are we going to insert here? I wanted to insert another. I wanted to insert another node, but I don't. Wait. Let's see if I go like this. Let me see if it does this and it has a new node. Okay, so how about we just say we call it oh, what the hell? What was that? How about we say insert, I don't know, node, and we'll go like this, right? Okay, and here, what is it that you want to insert? I'm going to do the $this, which will be your root, comma, $new node. Wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm getting myself confused. If I wanted to do, I did this before. Well, first of all, I don't need this. Why is this here? Why even? Why? Let me see. You do the insert, you go like this, and you move that over like that. Let's see. And of course, you got your two. Now, this belongs to this one, I guess. Yes, it does. So what we do is we'll cut this. Let me just put it right here. Like that. And then this construct, we already know, so we don't have to deal with that. Wait a minute. This would be, no. Yeah, yes. And then you would do that. This would be for that. That would be for that. This would be for binary tree. So we'll do this. Should have done that in the first place, so I didn't have to get myself confused. And then we're gonna do that. Now insert the node. Oh, we don't have one of this. How about we create another public right here? We're gonna say public function, which is it's a method, and we're gonna call it insert node. And here we're going to need two param. I'm going to say param1 just to keep it as a holder so I can figure out what name I'm going to use. And then I'm going to check. Let me see. Alright, in this situation, we're going to check this. So I'm going to say if $new node, I I knew I should have done this in the first place and test this out. This is all coming in my head, you know. It's like, whoa, you're a genius, my man. I do have an IQ of 140. Alright, so let's see. Then we're gonna say, well, I want to check the node from the left side to see if it's no. Remember, because we made everything. Where is it? Right here. See this? We made it to a node. Null, null, null. That null. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put a space there because we have to compare this. Then we're going to say if the data is blah blah blah. Let's compare it. Let's do an if. So we'll go like this, and we're going to say dollar node. Wait a minute. Left. 1, 2, 3. You know I'm gonna get this right the first time. It always happens to me. Let me see. Let me see. So then I'm gonna say that node is equal to the new one. New node. And then I'm gonna say else, because we do have an else. And then we'll bring that one in. What we want to dollar this. Oh man. Insert, because I wanted for it to read that and send information, and anything that comes back, where is it? It's gonna read itself back, and we're gonna give it the dollar node left, where are we? And dollar, oops, and dollar new node. Okay, let's close it up. Now this belongs to this. This belongs to that one. So let's move it down one, and then we're gonna say this one belongs to that one. So let's this can't. Let me see. You know something? I'm gonna call this node because we're using right here. We got this one, and then we got where is the other one? New node. The data node. Let me see. We do the public. We're gonna say right here. We're gonna be like dollar node, and this could be new node. Dollar new node. That's good enough. And then this one would be this one. Let's do a little space. This one will be this one. Uh-oh. Like that. Okay. Whoa, let's see. Yeah. No, it doesn't look right to me. First of all, this will be good right here. You know what I feel like eating? Chinese food. Beady, 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 boo. Beady, 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 boo. And then on this one, let me see. This can't be right. This one goes with that one. Then you got this one that happens to be here. So we're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move this guy. Let's say else, and then put this guy. Oops. And then drop it down like that. Okay, good. Good. That would be. Let me see. This belongs to that guy. So I'm gonna take this and go like this. This belongs to him, and then boom goes to here. I think that's how that works. And then this one. Yeah, I used to confuse people, but after a while they know how I do things. Let me see. So we go slash slash and then boom, like that. And that's gonna confuse people, but let's just give it a space like that. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. It's gonna fail on me, man. Alright, so we're in here already. So what I want to do is I want to get to the this. So if I go like if, man, my neck is killing me. Dollar in my hand. Oh my god, I'm a mess in every way. I'm gonna do the right side now, because we did the left side. Then we go like this. Then let's move this down a little bit. So, then we go like this, and then this one's gonna have an else too. And then we'll go like this, right? So this one, I think it's gonna be this one. We'll go copy. That's part of this, and this is part of that one. So we'll say like this. Alright, now in between these things, because we said here left, but here look, this left thing, we're going to do right now. So let's keep that copy, push it right in there. Too much spaces. Right here's good. And we'll say, and then we'll do this one, right? And that will be the right. Let's see. Okay, right here. And since that one was the left, this will be the right. Wait a minute. That's right. We need to change this to the right, and then change this one to the right. And then we're going to change this one. Yeah, it's already changed, right? So we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, why do we have it? Oh, we need to have. Why you keep making mistakes? And then you move this out the way. That's for sure. So you got. Let me see. Whoa, that's too many. Maybe not. This would be the class of the. Where is it? Okay. So I guess I can move this one. You know what I want to do here is the order one, because this is mostly for, what is that? insert in order. We're gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna say order like this. Traversal. Maybe I should put this in caps. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna do however X. Then I'm gonna say left and root, right, and then the right. And that would be like equal results is sorted, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say public. And you're gonna say function in order. Oops. Then you're gonna say that because the node that we want. And we open it up. Alright guys, you think I'm, let me see. Alright, so this would be like that. Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Do that. Alright, let's see what we got here. So in other words, now that I need to check, right? I have to check. I love these ifs and for loop stuff. Oh man, it's great stuff. Okay, so if I wanted to order that thing, and I am passing the node, so I will have to say that's a node, and if it's not equals, that will be twice. Right? And bless my mother's heart. Let's move this over. Not move it, we just copy it. Okay. Did I copy that right? Sure did. Okay. So then now I'm going to check for the no, which we did. If it's not equal to this, and I want you to do this, and if it's equal to do, you're going to say yes, and you're going to go like this, and you're going to say in order, right? And then you're going to put the dollar node left. This one should be, again, else. My eyes is hurting me. My eyes adore you, but I never let a hand on you. My bitty bitty. You know, I'm looking at this. Let's put this whole thing together. There's something that's missing. So we're gonna echo. Let's see. And then we're gonna say data, right? I'm gonna say dot, and then we're gonna say. I'm gonna put a space there. What the heck? And then. That will be. Oops! I did this wrong, didn't I? All right, and then what I want to do is I'm going to do this again. I'm going to say this, and then you're going to say in order, dollar, node, I better save this because I'm actually falling asleep. I don't know, there's something missing here. Don't look right. I'm looking at this in my head. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Let's see what happens. I'm messing with you, darling. Okay. So if this is the actual, let me go back up here for a second. You know how it is. Sometimes you type away and then I know this looks, let me see. This looks fine. A construct. I'm looking at it in my head. I think I got myself confused again. Let me see. So if I went like this and I did the root, that will be the root. Then of course I'll do the construct because I need it. That information construct. That one had data, but this one you don't need it. It's gonna pick it up from the DVD. So if I did, it was public, and then I did the function, the construct, that would be also public. And then I created, wait a minute, this is probably what it is. If I did the tree situation, the node, did I mention I wrote a song yesterday? Sure did, I wrote a song. Let's see, binary search. We did the roots. Those are the double ones. Okay. And then let's go up here. No. Then of course you did your public because that's what we needed. And then you have your binary tree. And of course we did the root. And of course we did the function of the school. I better save this before anything happens. So if I did the double constructed, I did the node, then after I did that I created the insertion. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. No. So far so good. Looks like to me it'll work. And let me see, if I went up here to check this stuff out, how would it lead? This is where my question was when I was at way back. Where is it? This would be, well, we're gonna find out. We're definitely gonna find out if it works or not. And go through this, let's see, sing those songs. You know, I should have broken this stuff a little bit more because I get myself confused there too. So we do the left, okay, that's it. We did that, we checked it out, no. Then the left will be the new node, okay. And then if not, then you're gonna run the insert with the node left and the new node. Node left and the new node, okay. And then, or else, if you're doing the right, then you gotta make sure it's node, or you can say that the talent node, and this. That would be the right equals to new node. Insert node. I never get it right the first time anyway. Every time I do these things or anything, it's a good idea to just go ahead and type away, and away. Let's put a little space here. Let's see this real quick. Then delete. So far so good. It looks fine to me. And then of course you got your dot. You got this. You pick this up. Wait a minute. Something is not right. Let's see. No wonder this. See that right there? Something's up. But why? Let me see. Yep, that's what it was. You do that. You do that. Okay. I don't know. Let's move this out the way. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. That's because I fell asleep, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. If you guys know why I'm falling asleep, let me know. Obviously because I'm tired, but shish kebabs. Okay, let me see. You do left in. See, that killed me. Now I figure out what I was. Okay, I was doing the echo. And then I'm going to say the node. And then it says data. Should I put a space there? Why not? Then in this one with this. And I'm going to call it back up order. Then we're going to say dot node. Why did this happen to me? And then you're going to say right. Okay, let's see. So if I say public function in order node, then you got your node in order, node left. Okay, I get it. Then you want to do the node with the, because you're going to use it to echo. Okay. And then you're going to have the right one right next to it. Okay. Okay, how many do I have? We could take, I don't know, something is definitely screwy here. Beady body, oh. No, there's something missing here. And that would be this. Like that. It's a lot of space. Wait a minute. This is the binary class. This is the class. This is for this one. I get it. This one's for this one. Then you have this one. Where is this one from? Okay. So you have that one. Then you have your node. You have the, okay. Okay, this belongs, let me see. Yeah. And then we're going to put that right here. That belongs to that one. That one belongs to that one. And then this one belongs to this one. Let's save it. Why is it that singing the song don't? Alright, let's see. That's just me. looks. All right. How about if we, I don't know, we do want to insert the, why don't we just, let's test this out. The only way I'm going to know. I never get it right anyway for the first try. Okay, so we're going to say $tree, that's the name of the variable. And we're going to say new binary tree. Yeah, class binary tree. Now I'll be able to get to use all this stuff. So if I said $tree, because now you already created an object, we're gonna say tree, and then we're gonna say I want to insert. We're gonna do numbers 50, because basically that's the way to do it. We're gonna say $tree. Oops. And that's going to be insert 30. And then that's going to be the tree. Sing the song. And then we'll say, let's do it. Then you're just going to say $tree. Insert 20, nope, 20, I don't know. I'm doing it again. I just fell asleep. Alright, let's see. So we got 50, 30, 70, 12, who cares? Could be in any order. Then we're going to say echo, and we'll say something like in order traversal. And then we're going to say, so if we're using the tree, right? We're going to say in, what is it? Order. Okay, I think this is not right. I don't know, I'm confused here. No, it's not this. It's, okay, in order. Let me see, tree. There it goes, right here, in order. And then what we want to pass, oh, the root, right? Right here, this one. As you dip to the binary tree. See, binary tree. So we're going to try to $root. And I don't know though, I should be able to see, wait a minute. Let's see this again. I don't know. That's going to make I don't know, man. If we want to insert, let me see. You go in here, you go in here, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do this, and then you want to do this. Okay, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. That's the only way we're gonna know, right? It did not work. Now, why did it not work? Let's drink a little sip of this stuff here. Okay. I don't know. Why did it not work? I thought I was in the right track. Okay. It's binary tree, right? Because I'm calling the binary tree. Right here, see? The binary tree. And we're going to use the insert. Binary tree has all the things. Let me see. Right here. It has the insert. It moves this in there. Copies that in. Okay. It's going to use node, and the node is right here, another class. You should have known, man. All right. What was the whole point again? This is supposed to be new, right here. Okay, should it work? Did I miss anything? Did I misspelled anything? Did I forget anything? The root, the new node. Let's see. There. Ooh, we were close. Okay. Where's that come from? In order transfer. Okay, that's the one down here. Right? Dee-dee-doo-bee-dee-dee-doo-doo. Singing the song and to make you go home. I spelled this wrong, by the way. Let's see. Okay. So we go like this, and it's supposed to do this. Let me look at this more closely. I'm over here later. Bear with me, guys. Time to look at these things. Let's see. Let's follow this. We're looking at the tree. All right. I don't know if I'm on the right track. I mean, that's this thing that what I want to do. Singing this. Then you, okay, construct. You want that data, definitely. Then you want the search because it's a binary search tree. You're going to check out the root. Then you're going to check out the construct. And the construct only has the root node. Because see, it's blank right here. And then, and as I went down the lane, let me see. I did the class of node. So that will be data. Left page should be the same thing. Let's get a piece of this. Then you gotta have node. And of course you got your binary node tree, which you're gonna call the public root, dollar root. Of course you're gonna have a construct, and then you're gonna have your this root node. And then you create the new, because you're calling it, that will be the data, and of course you want to condition. You want to add a condition. This root equal to no. Okay. You got your root. One, two, and three. Then of course I want my function. I do want it. Insert the node. Excuse my chewing, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Equals data. Is it less than node underscore data? Node data right here. And then where were we? I completely lost myself. All right here. Then we were here, and then we said, okay, I'm going to compare. I'm going to do an if. So I want to see if this is no. Okay, no. Then the node will be left equals to new node. And then else you want to insert it to the node back. If that node is left and you have new node, and then you say, okay, that's not it. Then you say else. If this was less than this, I want you to compare this stuff here. Else, I want you to compare this. Well, that little black coffee was pretty good. Then you want to say the $right equals new node. Did I miss? I told you I never really get it on the first try. You know, maybe the really easy stuff, I get it on the first try. Then you got that tasted like fish. I don't know what the hell is going on with these people downstairs. 1, 2, and 3. Then you got your order. That's the one I want. In order. It looks like it's going to snow again. It snowed last night. But they're putting salt on the ground. Now it says this in order of the node. Oh, wait a minute. This don't look right. This don't look right. You know why? Because look at this. I did this right. So, if, let me see. Right here, see? Right here. Right there. So this is the problem right here. Yeah, that's gotta be. I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm like, okay, I never saw this before like that. It's gotta be that. Let's save this. Remember, it's just like you be with me. There you go. I did it. I did it, man. I did it. Of course, I'm not doing the sorting to get this sorted out. But that's it, man. That is it. That was wonderful. So this, so so this is a common like last step that I will. Um, I'm gonna give you that in a later video. The last steps, right? Like the search method, like a function that to find if a specific value exists in the tree itself, and of course I'll do the what is it? The delete method, handling the three cases of this called the there's a thing called the leaf node. That's like the by itself. Then you got one that has a child node, and which the parents will have, and then the two children, right? Or the two children, and then you got an array to tree logic. I'm taking a flat database result set and I'm going to nest it into a multi-dimensional array structure. So we'll do that and hopefully it'll work fine. This will be on the video. I don't know, to tell you the truth, I don't know, because things is just happening with me right now. But I will definitely get that done. I probably will get that done right after. You know something? I will do. It will be 115E, and then once that's done, then I'm gonna create this thing here. I want to convert it to a procedural PhD. I mean PhD, PHP. That's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm gonna have to leave, but I hope you enjoyed it. We got it done in a little, I got tripped up a little bit with my own thing, but that's okay. We did it. I can't believe we did. So now what we're gonna do is we'll do that, right? The delete one and all that, and then maybe have some more explanation, of course. The delete one that we're gonna do is gonna be object-oriented programming, just like what we see here, and then I'll have the one that's the procedural one of this, so you can see both sides, and then you can look at it and play around with it. If you're really serious about learning PHP and you're really doing the things and practicing and doing all that stuff, then that's the way to go. Anyway, we reached the bottom, and hopefully everything will work out for you if you practice doing this. I will put in the description this whole thing and plus all the stuff that I was talking earlier, because I am recording myself here, and once I record because I did record my conversation, I'm gonna play that back, and then I'm gonna write it all up again, and then of course I'll put in the text. That way you can just open up the text, turn that file into a PHP file, get rid of all the stuff, the text stuff. Make sure you put the comments on it. I probably will do that. And then that's about it. Anyway, we reached the bottom. If you like it, please give me a check, a lot of thumbs up, and subscribe. And if you want to give me comments, please do so. And that's about it. Hey, a good night.